One of the analysis we do specifically is this. Some of you know it as a bell curve, but we're using Clark County as our baseline to kind of explain why it's concerning and what our analysis potentially shows, and then we'll extrapolate from there. This is election day 2020. The top is just the overlay of both, and what you'll notice is election day almost matches a normal distribution, a bell curve. There's only one little split here at around 50%. Maybe that's an anomaly, maybe that isn't. But if we're looking for this is what you would more expect to see, is a normal distribution. So now we go to early voting. So this is early voting. Clark County, Nevada has polling locations around the county. They do it a few days, so you can just go in and you don't vote by precinct here. You vote by location, and then it gets correlated because there's an associated number. So you have like a voting ID number that you can potentially use. And so what we found here is when we mapped this distribution, we see it doesn't match a expected distribution whatsoever. And this was concerning. We're like, what would cause this? Well, I can say that when we compare this to every other type of voting, both mail-in and election day, this is the anomaly. This looks weird compared to every other. The way these graphs work and the way you read them is at the bottom of the axis, it's the percent of vote. So we have two graphs here. One is for Harris and one is for Trump. And so what we're seeing is the bottom axis, it's 0 up to 100% of the vote. And so what we see is as you grow from 0 up to 20, up to 40, you get a slight curve of the graph growing as a kind of a mountain. And then when you get after around 45%, it actually drops off. And then when you hit 60, it grows and spikes up again. So instead of it being a nice, smooth mountain bell curve, we see this tail for both candidates, and it's just inverted and they're mirroring. And what's concerning here is when you're winning, the further right, the more percentage, the more votes you get. So if there was manipulation, and this distribution shows concerns of manipulation or some anomaly, it would show in this case that Trump is benefiting from that anomaly, or whatever's happening is impacting Harris's vote. Either way.